Welcome to AI Dispatch, your channel for the latest AI videos on YouTube. If you don't want to miss these updates, please like, subscribe, and share. Peter H. Diamandis interviews Mackenzie Price and Joe Lamont of Alpha Schools in this episode. Their central claim, the entire K-12 curriculum can be compressed into a 2-hour daily session by eliminating structural inefficiencies. They staff their schools with coaches rather than traditional educators and prohibit student access to chatbots. Their approach treats learning as a data transmission problem, requiring ruthless optimization. We will examine how they justify this radical departure from conventional schooling. The founders of Alpha Schools assert that 12 years of American K-12 education can be delivered in 2 hours per day. Their argument rests on a precise diagnosis. The traditional 6-hour academic day contains 90% waste. They identify the core inefficiency as a teacher attempting to manage 30 students, operating at different skill levels simultaneously. When adaptive AI software replaces the teacher as the primary instructor, adjusting content delivery in real time to each student's pace, the actual information transfer accelerates dramatically. They are not proposing abbreviated content. They are proposing density optimization. The implication: school structure has functioned primarily as childcare infrastructure rather than optimized learning architecture. This compression is enabled by a system they call the waste meter, which applies industrial analytics directly to student behavior. The school allocates approximately $10,000 per student to AI vision compute infrastructure. This system tracks screen activity and eye movement continuously, flagging behaviors that indicate disengagement, aimless scrolling, answer guessing without comprehension, tab switching. The founders describe their model as a closed-loop data system analogous to Tesla's autopilot training. They iterate curriculum adjustments every 6 weeks based on behavioral data, a cycle that renders the traditional 10-year textbook revision process obsolete. Their staffing model represents a complete inversion of educational hiring logic. They explicitly reject subject matter expertise as a qualification for classroom adults. Their position: a teacher lecturing at a whiteboard constitutes the least effective method for knowledge transfer. Instead, they recruit Olympic athletes, professional coaches, and military veterans to serve as what they term guides. Since AI handles personalized academic instruction, the human role becomes purely motivational and relational. Traditional teachers often resist this structure because they instinctively want to lecture. The school compensates these guides with 6-figure salaries, not to teach algebra or history, but to enforce standards and provide mentorship. They cite a data point to justify this structure. In conventional schools, students receive an average of 22 seconds of individual teacher attention per day. In their model, guides allocate 30 minutes weekly to one-on-one coaching sessions with each student. Their stance on student use of AI tools contradicts expectations for a technology-intensive institution. They have banned chatbots during core academic hours. The founder categorizes tools like ChatGPT as cheat bots. His reasoning: when a student uses an LLM to write an essay or solve a problem, they bypass the neural development that constitutes the actual purpose of education. AI generates a lesson structure and monitors student engagement, but students are prohibited from using AI to generate their work. This creates a structural paradox. The most AI-dependent school in the country enforces the strictest prohibition on student AI usage. The principal recounts confronting a room of parents with a direct accusation: their previous schools had systematically misrepresented their children's academic progress. Data from incoming students revealed that those with straight-A transcripts were frequently 3 to 7 years behind in actual content mastery. This discrepancy stems from a fundamental definitional difference. Traditional schools advance students based on elapsed time regardless of demonstrated knowledge. This system requires 100% mastery before progression. No student advances until they have fully internalized the current concept. This decouples learning from chronological age and reframes student self-perception from "I am not intelligent" to "I am 5 hours away from completing this unit." The founders operate under assumptions that diverge fundamentally from Department of Education frameworks. They have systematically removed social signaling, custodial functions, and bureaucratic processes to isolate a single variable: the rate at which information can be reliably transferred to human cognition. If their model proves accurate, it suggests the current education system does not merely underperform, it actively constrains cognitive development by enforcing artificially slow progression. The operational question becomes: if academic requirements conclude by 11 a.m., what societal structures emerge when children redirect those reclaimed hours toward entrepreneurship instead of institutional confinement? If you're interested in the video featured in this episode, click the link below to watch the original.